Hey everyone, it's Dom and Amara, and today we are going to be visiting the only dungeon space in Athens and all of Greece.
Hello. So I am mistress Alexandra, and here is my dungeon for rent, the Kingdom of Fantasy. Please have a look.
Represents the courage and fortitude to acquire healthy self-love, leading to the responsibility of honoring the temple of mind.
So, Kingdom of Fantasy is located in the central part of Athens. It is the only dungeon in Greece, and it is a 1-minute walk from the old museum. It's about a half an hour walk from the new museum. The metro is very close by, and there are nice places to eat around here. The space is available for personal parties, personal play, and small groups of people. It has 3 levels, and the textures of the area are custom made, including things like the staircase and the stone walls that we'll see in a bit. There are toys and towels available on every level, and for an additional deposit you can request for something to be in here if and should you need it. So who designed this space? Mistress Alexandra actually did herself. She chose everything from the textures to the decor and even to one of the hardest things to implement in this space, which is the spiral staircase. It is effective, it is beautiful, and it doesn't take up a lot of space. So let's head on to the 3rd floor and see what she has upstairs.
Represents the courage and fortitude to acquire healthy self-love, leading to the responsibility of honoring the temple of mind.
So we're here in the 3rd part of Mistress Alexandra's Kingdom of Fantasy, and as you can see, this is the bed area where you have cuffs that are available on all of the posts of the bed for all of your happy-dinky fun. If we go this way, this is the second thing that was very difficult to implement. It is the shower stall, which also had a custom step built in. All of this from scratch. You can have kiki shower fun in here. There's a drying rack, and if you're staying overnight, fresh towels and slippers. Coming from the shower area, we're gonna go further in, where you have a little kitchenette with a little fridge, and of course, the final area, and the most important, the restroom. So I had a quick glance at the room, and there was something that I would have thought was super unique and didn't know what it was until I asked. And let's see what Mistress Alexandra says about it.
So, yeah, let's see. Come here. It's late. What can we do?
Well, I see that you have a cigarette that you're finishing right now.
Oh yeah. And your imagination can help you.
Yes.
So many things, right?
Definitely.
Open your mouth.
Human ashtray.
Slapping, spitting, or whatever your kinky mind
desires. And this is a great use for what used to be an old sauna. So vintage pieces can have their uses still in modern day. Bye. So the space has already been in operation for about a year and a half. Across the street or around the area, there's a parking garage where you can pay €5 for the whole day to spend the day here. This piece of furniture, which is an old gynecological chair, is great for also filming clips. So if you are a big fetish clip producer, you can also rent the space for that. The space is over 100 square meters, which is about 1,250 square feet in total, which is a lot of play space. So this is the sex swing, right in the middle of the space. Has cuffs for your ankles and for any limb that you can find would be safe to bind to. And as you can tell, it holds me completely, dangling from the floor. Above me is the shock spring for the sex swing in the middle of the dungeon, and it can hold up to 150 kilos. So now we're going to go into a more exciting part and Domina Alexandra's favorite part of her dungeon, the basement. Follow me. And now we're at the dungeon space. This is an amazing space. It has a full textured wall made out of custom design gray panels, as you can see all along the walls here, and it goes into the theme of her steel and stone aesthetic. She wanted to go with neutrals that kind of represented, you know, a cool environment, but as well with wooden furniture. So over here, this is the actual dungeon of the dungeon space. This is Domina Alexandra's favorite area of the room. As you can hear, it has beautiful echoes, especially when she's coming in. You can hear heels kicking on the ground. It has these chains that are strategically placed around the walls that every space is made for all types of bondage. If we come closer, we can see that her furniture is made out of wood and decorated with these lovely studs all around. This is the St. Andrew's cross. On the other side, we have another St. Andrew's cross, but it's in a chair position, which is one of her favorite areas to do ball busting. And over here, we have a spanking horse. And the best part is, of course, this jail cell. This is completely lockable when it's closed. It has a latch here, and you can put a chain around it for a padlock and just leave a slave in there for overnights. To the right, we have a screen that is dedicated for mood lighting, but not just that, it's also functional. It heats up at night, so if you have a slave in there staying in overnight, he'll be warm and toasty.
Wisdom and power unique to each individual with the courage to ascend to this responsibility. Lucifer represents the balance to the word bearer of Venus. The light bringer is the morning star, and the night bringer is the evening star. Lucifer represents the light.
So I hope you enjoyed today's tour. I think it's a very unique design. This is her second space that she is renting out to the public, and you can see all of her stuff at bdsmdungeon.gr. Once again, I have to thank Mistress Alexandra for all of her hard work and for us to enjoy it in Athens, Greece. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it so that more people can see beautiful spaces like this that were designed especially for BDSM and all aspects of play. You can watch my previous video on Modern Dungeons here. You can follow me on my Instagram and Twitter accounts. And until next time, be safe, have fun, and keep it kinky, guys.